And yes, we are live. Hey, welcome to the moment with Auntie Forma. That awesome moment is here. Happy weekend. Okay, it's been an awesome week. The Lord has been kind and faithful to us. We've seen the ups and downs, and it's part of our process, and we're grateful to God. What about you? Is there anything you are thanking God for? Yeah, the fact we are alive is something to be grateful. Things are actually moving. The earth is moving. The life is moving. Everyone is happy. You don't have an option if not to be happy. Okay, so today we're going to talk on a topic. Remember, subscribe, like, tell somebody to tell somebody, to tell another body that Antiforma is here. Another Antiforma is here. Gidigba, bam. Yes. Okay, so today we're gonna talk on a topic I love so much. You know something about those moments with Antiforma? The moment where we come to learn, share, and implement. If you are not a doer of the word, hmm, you are in error. Why? Why are you not doing the word? The word is meant to for us to do it. But when you're not doing it, you are wrong. Okay. So today our topic is choosing yourself. Choosing yourself. Who can tell me that you can choose yourself all over again? Some of us ask, can you choose yourself? No, I don't want to be me at all. I don't like me. Hey, you know, something actually happened. How this topic came about. I came inside a classroom and I asked some group of young men, in the class to I just brought out a gift and said, you see this gift. If you I handed it over to a young man and said, I'm giving you these gifts because you are just the best in everything in this class. The guy looked at me and every class said, hey, it's not true, it's not. Even the guy said, no, 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 I have to take, it's not for me. I said, why? I walked in and I said, I'm giving you an award of the best. And you yourself, you're rejecting it. He said, because I am not worth it. And it hit me. Some of us feel that we are not worth the things that are good, what things that are excellent, things that are nice. We feel that we are not worth it because of one thing or the other. So we're gonna talk about what it actually means to choose yourself. But for me, I've made a decision to choose myself over and over again. And I know you have. If you have not, after this, today, you will make a decision to choose yourself over and over again. So what is choosing yourself? What does it mean to choose yourself? It means deciding to take responsibility for your own life instead of waiting for someone else to do it for you. Take responsibility for your life. That's what it means to choose yourself. Okay, it's not being selfish. Some of us think it's not being selfish. It's not being arrogant. It's not even, if it's not, it's about deciding to, build yourself. That is just it. Build your skill, build your peace. No one, or with understanding that no one can do it for you. That's what it means to choose yourself. Choosing yourself means that you're deciding to, hear the inner voice within you telling you you are precious, you are godly, you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Is choosing to hear that voice beyond all the noise that is going on in your own head. Yes, because most of the time there's so many things popping up from you telling you you're not, but there's this thing that is telling you you're worthy, you are worth it. So I want you to choose yourself today. You don't wait for a parent. When choosing yourself, you don't wait for your parent, your pastor, your teacher, or the right time to appreciate yourself. You take a stand to learn, to create, and to improve now. Because if you find that, like that young man, the reason why he didn't want to take the gift is that he felt that he's not worthy. What made you not to be worthy to be the best? It was you. Because you have not decided to choose yourself. The moment you begin to decide to choose yourself, begin to choose things that are excellent, things that are worth it, things that are good, things that are holy, things that are acceptable. So when they are announced, who did this thing? You'll be proud to say, it is I that did it. Because you love yourself, because you have decided to work on you. So choosing yourself also means you invest time, money, energy into getting better. That is what it means. Get better is about choosing yourself, choosing to take the voice that is within you. Because that voice always tell you you are more than this. There's a voice that always tell you this thing you are doing, you can do it better. Yes, no matter the level where you are, something is always telling you you can do it better. So choosing to read, practice, and build, and with understanding that no one can do it for you. Yes, you have to be, and also know that you want it. You want to invest on. You want to buy books for yourself. You want to buy gift for yourself. You want to create. You want to pause and think. You're worth it. That's what it is. So you say sometimes children say you don't choose things that will drain you in choosing yourself. You don't choose things that will drain you. You don't say yes to everything in choosing yourself. You choose to see yourself from the eyes of God. That is what it means. The Bible was talking, and I think it was Jesus that was saying, he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. The question is, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Can you be you and be happy being you? If you cannot, that means there should be a shift. You have to walk. There's a lot to do so that you can be proudly say, this is me and I love me the way I am. Yes, I am not where I'm supposed to be, but I am in a process. I'm in it, and I'm in the potter's hand. The potter is molding me. Can you be able to say that? So you create instead of just consume. Do you understand? Choosing something, it creates instead of just consume. You trust yourself to figure things out. Especially even when it's messed up. I used to say, even if when things are messed up, I messed it up. Yes. But it can be fixed. You don't kill yourself when you choose yourself. So all those people that say they commit suicide, oh, hey, they commit suicide. It is not for people that commit suicide, usually people that don't choose themselves. So we're gonna talk on the principles of choosing yourself. Yeah, the principles that you take for you before you choose yourself. And it's quite important we do. Number one principles, know who you are. Yes, identity. Identity. Can you be able to see yourself the way God sees you? The Lord said you are beautiful. He said that you are the apple in his eyes. He said he can't do, he needs you. He called you God. He said, all of you are gods, for all of you are the children of the Most High. That's what God says. So that means if you begin to see yourself from the eyes of God, that you are worth it. You deserve the best. It will help you to, love yourself for more. Yes. So self-identity is one thing that you have to the first principle you have to, apply before you begin to say, I love me. I love me. It's beyond grades. I'm not talking about identity. They ask you who you are, say you are took first position. I'm not talking about grades or your looks or what they call you the most beautiful girl in the class or what they, all those your titles or the fine girl thing. No, I'm talking based on the identity is based on knowing your real self that God made in his image and likeness. So being able to identify, know yourself beyond all that people are telling you. You choose yourself beyond everything that you hear outside of you. That is what I'm talking about here. That is what I'm saying. So the second thing that you have to do before, as in choosing yourself, come principle I wrote here is choose purpose over priority, over popularity. Choose purpose over popularity. Now you know who you are. What's my purpose? What am I here for? It happened to Jesus. I remember at the time in the Bible was talking about that people wanted to crown Jesus king and he withdrew. He told them, no, it's not from. The Bible said that he withdrew from them and went away. Why? It's not about popularity, what people are calling, it's about the purpose by which God made you. There's a reason why God made you. So he didn't chase crowd approval. He withdrew and go away. Do you understand? Yes, you draw and give. So it's about choosing yourself, means picking your God given purpose over chasing likes, peer pressure, and so likes, all those things you pursue. That is it. So the third thing I'll talk about in choosing yourself is what? Choose to add value to others. That guy said, no, I'm not don't deserve it, because he felt that he knew that she don't deserve it indeed. Mm. So what do you do if you know that you don't deserve something? My dear, tell yourself, why didn't I deserve this thing? Why is it other that they're giving this thing? Why can't it be me? In a positive way. They're not talking about being envious. So you decide to do what? To add value to yourself, then to others. Yes. Add value to yourself and the other. You watch the Jesus, he added a lot of value. I saw Jesus when he was washing people, his disciples' feet. He washed their feet. He was serving. So serving others helps you to do or to choose yourself. By the time you are serving people, you discover more of what you can do to add value to others. Okay, choose yourself. It's true self-leadership. It is not arrogant. Mm. It's not arrogant. That by choosing to add value to others, you become, as in you grow in influence. You grow. So another thing, I think it's number 4, is walk away from bad soil. Yes, walk away from bad soil. In process of principle of choosing yourself, walk away from bad soil. Who are the bad soil? Those bad influence. They are bad soil. In do following them, you can't boldly say this is what I'm learning. If you're in a team where you cannot boldly, gain something that is worth it, you're not growing there. They are so toxic, they build bad habits. They are just doing that to prove a point to the world, not about what they are called to do. That means there's a problem somewhere. So don't follow such people. They are called toxic team. You can build toxic team. So what do you do? Invest in few, not everybody. In principle of choosing yourself, invest in few, not everybody. Everybody should not be in your clique or your team. Learn to walk away from. Sometimes you may not even be the one to create those bad friends around. It could just be circumstances that brought you along in their midst. Just that you can walk away. Yes, you can walk away. You can decide that this is not my thing, or you stay where you are because of that for some time. But decide within you, I'm not gonna follow those people. I'm gonna be different. That is it. So I think it's number 5. Yeah, speak truth to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. What is the truth? What God is saying is the truth. Yes. Replace self-hate with what God is saying. It does not matter how, whether you are fair, short, tall, whatever it is, whatever shape, whatever bust, whatever it is, no matter how you are, or how you can speak, or how beautiful, or you can coordinate one or two things. The truth is that people, you can still learn if you're not doing it well. Do you hear me? You can still learn it. Everything can be learned. Everything. Yes. So you can still, if you are dismarrying someone because he speaks so well, you can still enroll in learning now. Before you know it, the person you are even admiring will want to be like you. So choose to be you, but grow. Did you hear me? Grow. Don't remain the way you are that you hate. Yes. Love you that you know. But grow. That's the principle. Grow. Okay. I think this is number 6. He said, okay, trust God with the results you're getting. Do you hear me? Trust God. The truth is that God is working on you. Yes, don't be faster than Him. Don't force things. Don't force results either. Don't be faster than God. Trust the process. It's a day by day thing. Do you understand? Yes, it's a day by day thing where you are no longer the way you were yesterday. You are improving. You are getting better. You're getting better. And speak nice, good words to yourself. Speak to yourself like a friend. This week, this whole week, I'm giving assignment. Speak to yourself like a friend. Go to the mirror, talk to yourself. Don't say I'm too dumb, I'm stupid, I'm not fine. No. Instead, say I didn't get it right yet, but I can learn. Isn't it fair? Speak kind to yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Did you hear me? Don't be too harsh on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Another thing, the seventh one I will talk about, and I think is the last one, he said what? Learn to say no to protect yourself. Yes, in the principle of choosing yourself, saying no is very important. Saying no in some certain, there's a place to say no to distraction. Say no to things that doesn't align with your purpose or your vision or your plans. Set boundaries around you. That's choosing yourself. You know, that's choosing yourself. Setting boundaries is part of choosing yourself. It is not pride. It's not arrogance. It's just you, trying to get better. And if you are not getting better, don't blame anybody. It is still you. In the process of choosing yourself, you have to, one of the things I mentioned here, you own your process. You see, your process means your mistake, your tears, whatever it is that come out of it. Learn to own it. Don't say that I'm too young. Or your parents. Some of you are good to blaming our parents. We have a debate coming up and it's already firing up. Parents are responsible for what I'm turning out. And many of them say, yes, it's their parents. Some people say, no, it's the children. I love that debate and I can't wait. And I'm inviting you to the Ministry Church tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. It's doing teen church. So we're having a debate. Who parents and children who are responsible for what they become. Some said it's parents, some said it's children. So we are hitting it off tomorrow. If you miss it, why now? Why would you miss it? So see you in Dominion City, Nikki Lake Road, Timber Junction, Gong Gong, Timber Junction. It's happening there. So some people said it's the parents. Why would the parents create the atmosphere to be easier for them to flow, to become, and the rest of them beautiful? But what about the time that you're now a teenager, 12 years? Jesus took responsibility for his life at a point in his own life. Even Joseph at a point in his life, he was sold out now by his own brother. He went there. He remembered the little time he had with his parents. He remembered the word of God, the vision. It wasn't the father that gave him the vision. It was him that had the vision, the dream that he had. It was the him that had the dream. Do you understand? So tomorrow gonna be hot. Tomorrow gonna be hot. So don't miss it. So choosing yourself is a thing and is a must for you. Every one of us has to choose ourselves, despite our background, where we're coming from, despite whatever that is going on in your life that you don't like. Learn to choose yourself. Learn to say, you see this me. Yes, I have messed up. You can. You know you have messed up. Yes, I've messed up. I've done things that I shouldn't. But now I'm taking responsibility for my life. Oh Lord, help me. That's how it began. Oh Lord, help me. Know yourself, identify your challenges, and ask God for help. Ask him for help. Stay on your track and begin to walk. Yes, it may not look like you are doing anything. Yes, it's funny. Even you look at some things that you do, you will not like it. But don't stop. Did you hear me? Don't stop. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. At a point, you will notice that you are getting better. People will even be telling you, well done. When you hear well done, even when people don't say well done, tell yourself, well done. You well done. You're doing it and it's moving. Okay, above all, in choosing yourself, choose peace. Did you hear me? Choose peace over chaos. Chaos will not allow you. See, troubles. Don't choose trouble in process of choosing yourself. You may think that let me just give it to them. But believe you me, you are the one that is getting hurt. You say, I will just give it the way they want it. Anything you want trouble, I will show you trouble. I'll show you trouble. You will show that trouble. But you are somehow, you go to bed, you are not at peace again. And you can't create out of a chaos state. You create out of a peaceful mind. That's why Jesus will always tell them, peace be unto you. You know why? He say, peace be unto you. So learn to choose peace in loving yourself. Learn to choose joy in loving yourself. Joy is not happiness. Happiness comes and go. Do you understand? But joy is oceanic. It comes within. It's not based on circumstances. It's based on, it's a fruit of the spirit that you have received. It's not as the world gives, it's as our Father gives. So choose peace, choose joy, choose gentleness. Don't stop all those things that are happening, and it's now, choose be calm, be peaceful, you know. Yes, choose gentleness, choose endurance, endure. Things will happen, things will go wrong, people will insult you, but it's not about their voice, it's about how you respond. How did you respond to it? That's actually what will make it to go to higher extent, and they now create cheat fire on both of you. Maybe they now beat this person and beat the other person, and you are inclusive in the beating thing, and you're now down. You know, say, I hate myself. Why did this happen to me? How did this happen to me? Calm down. Choose yourself. It's very important. Choose self-control. Yes, in the process of choosing yourself, choose self-control. Don't fall in everything. Learn to. That's emotional intelligence. Learn to manage your emotion, or when you are happy, when you are sad, whatever it is, learn to manage, learn to curtail. It's bad that you are choosing to love yourself. You deserve to be loved, dear. Mm-mm. I give it to you. You deserve to be loved. So remember, subscribe, like, share. Tell somebody to say somebody that anti-former it's live. We're doing it. Yes, yes. So it's a daily thing. Choosing yourself is a daily routine. And one of the things you do daily is to grow, create, protect your peace. Do you understand? Yes, yes. Don't outsource your peace. Don't keep it to a lock. That things will just happen. No, you plan things to happen. You engineer it. By what? By how you positioned yourself, how you create that thing to happen. Definitely, it will happen. I will show you that. Subscribe, like, share. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Remember, I invite you to our program, Team Children Day celebration. It's gonna be awesome and mind blowing. Don't miss it. So see you, and remember, Antiforma loves you. Yes.